Alright, so E3 has been cancelled, and Sony, we already know, is not going to E3. GDC's been cancelled, and none of this is good news. But the thing is, we've got fanboys. After Sony cancelled out of E3, which now it makes no difference anymore, but after they cancelled out of E3, people were complaining and say, "Oh, Sony just running away from Microsoft, blah blah blah." Now they got out of GDC, and according, I believe GDC is also cancelled. Everyone was like, "Oh, Sony's afraid of Microsoft. That's why they can't." Now GDC's cancelled, and now Microsoft has also jumped out of E3. So E3 is technically no more at this moment. So what are they gonna do? I have a feeling Sony's gonna do a state of play, because they would have to then either say, "I'm not going to these other events," or they're gonna do several state of plays throughout the year, and they might not, as none of their state of plays so far has actually had a presence. They might not actually have a presence, but they may change it up for this year. Who knows what Sony's going to do for their reveal of the PlayStation 5. And who knows what Microsoft is going to do. Apparently they're going to have a digital show. But it's funny how to see how quickly these Xbox fanboys started saying, "Oh, Microsoft's skipping, not going to E3 because E3 is cancelled." That's okay, that's fine. But it wasn't fine when Sony wasn't going to E3. But it's okay now. It was when they were Sony wasn't going to E3 and they was canceling all these events that are apparently now cancelled anyways because of the coronavirus. They were saying, "Oh, Sony's just using coronavirus as an excuse and not show anything because they have nothing to show." Now the coronavirus is the reason why E3 is not there. So does that mean Microsoft and the ESA is basically afraid to show anything? Do they have no money now, apparently, according to what Xbox have been saying? I swear, man, this console war is like it's a never ending. It's like something happens, the Xbox fanboys they change their tune at the drop of a hat. PlayStation does something, the fanboys, they also change the tune as well, you know. But it's funny because I remember quite a few Xbox fanboys saying when Sony dropped out of GDC, when now GDC is cancelled, "Oh, Sony's just not showing anything," and they're using the coronavirus as an excuse to not show anything because they have nothing to show. But the funny thing is, though, the big problem with all of this is Microsoft doesn't have a big presence. No matter what they do, they can show an event and they still don't have a presence, just like how Sony has a presence. Sony can easily put out what they show, and they'll get the fans' reaction. They'll get people hyped. But Microsoft doesn't have that. They're not widely known as Sony is. So whatever Microsoft has, they have to show it in a way that will rile up all of the fans. Because right now they don't have anything. They don't have it. Their XOs aren't exactly very big. They're well, it's big for Xbox, but it's not worldwide big, especially on a console release year. Then you also got Inside Xbox. Those aren't worldwide big. They needed E3. Now what are they gonna do? They needed E3 to make a impact. Now how are they gonna make an impact this year? But Sony actually does have that worldwide pull to They put out a logo, and the logo got more press than the Xbox actual reveal of how the console looked. Like, doesn't matter what Sony does, they got more of a pull than Microsoft. So Microsoft needs to get something done, and they need to do something that will rile up the fans, because the missing E3 is not going to help Microsoft at all. This is going to be bad, but we will see. I hope for the best. I want both consoles to do well, and that's it.